Hello everybody, welcome back to Pixel Town. I'm whimsical and I'm going to build a sunflower house with a bubblevator. Basically, I'm just going to put in the bubblevator up the stem of this sunflower house, and it's going to be very simple really. Put some water in at the top like this and leave that one as a hole to go back down. That way it's nice and safe. Put in a couple of doors, one here and one in front of the water. What a mess! Once that's done, I want to have a button and then I can get in, look. But now it doesn't work, so I'm going to plant some kelp, put them here, and then I'm going to bone meal all the kelp all the way to the top. That way all of the bubbles will work and the bubblevator should work, look. Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? Back at the top, I'm going to start building the house a little bit. Let's take the bubblevator one more time because it's super cool. And then I can just drop back down, look. Done. That's like a little quick tutorial for you. I love it. Now I'm going to build the little leaves on the side of the sunflower using lime green concrete and lime green concrete powder because it looks cool. Just take away a few of these trees here because they're a bit of a mess, and then I can build up the leaves just a little bit higher. That looks really good. Now I'm going to start working on building the little house thing. But first I want to put windows in it, look, so you can see up the stem when anybody travels up and down the elevator. I also want to put windows at the side as well, because that way it does look rather fetching, don't you think? I think this is great. If you're liking this video, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget I'm building Pixel Town and numerous other things here on my channel. Now I'm going to build the house area. For that, it's going to be a very simple cube shape on the top of this wonderful stem. Basically, I'm going to use terracotta for this. Nothing too crazy. It's got to look brown, kind of like the inside of a sunflower, hasn't it, really? Once that's leveled up, I'm going to make sure it's square enough. 10 by 10 will do. I think that looks good. Kind of like a mushroom. Put a roof on the top like that, maybe leave some space for glass, and then I can start putting glass windows inside. And inside I'm going to use brown glass because that's the way I roll. Here I'm going to add little trapdoors with the pressure plates in the middle. That way I can exit and enter should I choose, whenever I want. Here look, I've decided to use 6 panes of glass, but it's a bit too tall, so I've reduced it down to 4. That way I can have 2 floors in this wonderful sunflower house. I'm going to use a quick staircase of spruce logs and planks and things, and then I can build the second floor look like that. And now just change the size of the building one more so I can have a nice roof and you can see the window panes just like this. Brilliant. Go back into the house and then start doing the windows because I want to make it look really cool. Once the windows are complete, I've got myself a rather amazing house. And now I'm going to put some lights in it. For that, I'm just going to use the glow blocks because they're really cool. Stick them on the chains as well so they're dangling down a little bit. I love glowstone like this. It looks wonderful. Whoops. Yeah, I've got the glowstone everywhere in the house. This is going to be the bedroom space. And underneath is going to be the sort of workshop space. Let's add a couple more chains, look. And I can have them dangling down even further. I like it. Maybe 3 chains. Oh, 1 chain will do. That's fine. That's fine. Put them on chains at the side there, just like this. Bang. I've got myself hanging chandeliers, which look fantastic in the house. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So now what I'm going to do is fix up this floor with all of the things I need to craft. Don't forget smokers and other types of furnaces because the standard furnace is just a little bit too slow, isn't it? Put in a pot there, a couple of chests, barrels. I love barrels, they're actually really good storage spaces and they look cool. Put a little flower there. Yeah, this is the space I'm talking about. An ender chest, accessible from the bedroom space as well because I'm lazy. Gonna put a couple of shulker boxes here and build this super smooth looking sunflower bed. Don't forget, I want an enchanting space. And I think that's big enough. Plenty good there, isn't it? With my little ender chest, if I'm being tired and lazy. That's pretty much the interior of the house done. Put up a painting and then just carpet the rest of it. Looks cool. Very happy with that. Add a few flowers there. And everything's done in the bedroom space and the crafting space. Now all I need to do is the rather painful thing of adding the petals, which I thought, yeah, dead easy, isn't it? I tried Axiom mod a little bit. I've forgotten what a sunflower looks like, to be honest. I think it looks good, but I tried again with a different design. This one looks too heart-shaped, I feel. It's not quite like a sunflower. What does a sunflower even look like, I wonder? So now I try this petal shape. I copy it with the Axiom mod and I paste it all around the flower head. Tried to make it look more like flower petals, but it's not easy to do. So here, look, I copied 2 of them, paste it in, and then basically go back in with the Axiom mod and paste in again and again and again to try and make it look petal-like, because it's not. Here, look, I bring it down, across a little bit so it's not over the windows. Yeah, it looks good like that, but you can't really angle them. You can angle them, but it's rather tricky to do. So yeah, that's failed. It looks hideous. See? It's a bit of a mistake, but it looks a little bit better than the first one. So once that hideous monstrosity of a sunflower petal thing is finished, I try again one more time. This time I rotate them and I disable the rotation mechanics on the Axiom mod. This way the petals look a little bit better, don't they? I copy those and paste them. Sometimes they paste into the sea. Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? But that looks good. Paste them in all the way across, rotate them. Now I'm not constrained by the 4 angles that you have available. I can actually use more angles and put the petals in rather smoothly like that. I think it looks a bit better. It's not perfect. Making petals for flowers is not something I ever thought I'd ever have to do, so it's rather difficult. I paste them all in and rotate them just like this. Put them across like that. I could do this by hand, you know, 1 by 1 blocks, but it's actually very difficult to do. So I just popped on Axiom mod to have a go with this real quick. I do like the Axiom mod, and I'm also making sure to leave the blocks that are already placed in. Otherwise, I'm going to be destroying everything with the wool. See how it says it at the top there? Keep existing. Yeah, I do keep existing, I do. And indeed, do the flower petals, and they don't destroy the house. So I've just got to go through and do this many times. Select that one, the first one, which does look really cool. Paste it, rotate it a little bit, and then put it in with all the others. Looks good that way. Yep, and it's got keep existing, so it's not going to put any more blocks into the house, which is great. Do the same here. Rotate it, shift it in a bit, down a bit, and then into the house. Doesn't matter really where it goes, as long as it doesn't destroy the air. About here. Okay, looking better this way, I feel. Yeah, if you've got any comments about this build, please let me know. How do I build a flower properly? Because I can't do it. Also, subscribe, because I am trying to build up my channel user base. Okay, so this one's going in. This is the sort of south-facing flower petal. It's going to be at least maybe another 3 more petals, and I think the house is complete. It does look good. It does look interesting. Strange design. I've got to change the orientation of the flower petals, because I think they're too far forward, but I'll get to that in a minute. So this one, I can just put that one in there, look. Maybe rotate it a bit. I don't think it needs it. Just a little bit, look. Paste it in. Press enter when I'm happy with the placement. I think that looks a little bit better than the last time I made it. Fill in the little gaps there. Any mistakes I don't like. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. See, oh, look. It should be in the middle there through the windows. That's a bit of a problem. So fill in this gap. Make sure it's all the same all the way around the house. And then I'm going to switch to Axiom mod and select the entire flower petals like this. Copy them, shift them back to be where the windows are. 1 forward. Yeah, that's right. And now I need to cut and paste. And you can do it with paste copy in the top right hand corner there. Pretty good. I basically want to have 2 layers of these flower petals just between the windows like this. Once it's finished, I think the house is pretty good. I love the stem and the leaves at the bottom. The flower petals themselves, they're a bit hideous, but it's the best I could do. It took me about 3 hours to figure out how to do petals, and that's the best I could come up with. It does look rather good though. I'm happy with that. It's a good addition to Pixel Town. I did notice there's a few mistakes on the petals there on the right. There seems to be channels missing, so yeah, I want to fill those in. Put in a bit of concrete, a bit more yellow wool, fix it up like this. Looks great now. I'm happy with that. Yeah, so if you've liked this build, subscribe to my channel. Send me a comment on how hideous the sunflower looks. I think it looks great, to be honest. It's going to be there for a while. If I can find a way of doing it better, I will. Here's the previous house that I built, the potion house. Let's go outside. I want to take a tour of the sunflower house because I'm going to go over there. So let's go outside. Quickly go through this dense jungle, which is probably going to be destroyed, to make way for my houses and other plans in Pixel Town. Jump through here. Whoa, watching out for the leaves. There's a gorge, don't fall in. Jump. Ooh, bit of parkour there, that was good. Press the button, access the bubblevator. Straight in, open the trapdoor. Yeah, great. Looks good in here, doesn't it, really? I've got everything I need. Barrels, you can see outside. For some reason, through the brown glass, the water's invisible. You can see through the water, it's crazy. Here's the bedroom space, looks good. Happy with that. See, you can see the bottom of the sea through the brown glass. I'm liking that. Might be the shaders packs, to be honest. But this house is done, and it's pretty cool. I like Pixel Town now. I'm happy with it. The house is not the best looking house in the world because of the petals. But if you've liked it, subscribe to my channel. I would really like you as a subscriber. Thank you very much. And then maybe you can send me a comment. And if you really want to, you can support me on Coffee. I'm whimsical, and I'll see you next time.